Didn't realize it was going to be late. In any kind of business, if you have a system, then if there's a problem, it makes that problem surface and stand outside the system so you can catch it. If you don't have a system, you might not catch that problem for a year or so down the line, and by then it may be too late to fix or maybe too major to do anything about. So it helps to surface things that aren't supposed to be there so you catch it right away, and then you can act on it right away.
Good. If you ask the group, name a person in the group you're having a problem with, or that you think is a problem to the group, they will surface those individuals that becomes an enemy to the system. If we did a poll right now, name the person with the nastiest personality among us. I guarantee you'll find individuals that will put certain people's names down. And you'll know right away, okay, that individual is going to hurt our system. They're not going to be friendly to people. They're not going to handle people wisely. And we're going to be slowed down because we're going to have to put our fires behind them, not representing or representing what the system is. And this is very important. Okay, by meditation, prayer, and study, the individual's self-consciousness must so expand into God, good, love, spirit, that the false separating line between God and man is dissolved into God in man as man, and God, man in God as God. Okay, let's go to this announcement. We're going to come right back and talk about the big sale. You got to know what you got to sell off in order to come into your true freedom and liberation. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. All right. The big sale. Prophetess Kelly, read the opening of that.
Poor rich soul. The soul who is rich in false beliefs and dependency in material things, prioritizing matter before spirit, observing material priority instead of spiritual priority, thinking and living backwards.
Wow, thinking and living backwards. That's the poor rich soul. When you begin to take false belief and dependency in material matter, where the priority becomes matter before spirit. And that's why we must make sure that matter does not become more important than spirit. Every soul, read that for us, Prophet Simmons.
Every soul must have a big sale.
Okay, we're going to talk about the big sale. Did your soul have the big sale, the big giveaway today? What is the big sale? Until it can be said, silver and gold have I none, but such as I am, I give unto thee. Give I unto you. What is the big sale? The big sale is when none of these things matter.
Thank you.
Where I am not chasing materiality. What is the big sale? The big sale is when I release myself from all of these material things. Where I'm not seeking them, but guess what? They sought me. Why? Because I had the big sale. What was the big sale? I sought first the kingdom. And then all of these things were added to me. In the Amplified, we read Acts chapter 3, verse 6. Read that, Reverend Run.
But Peter said, silver and gold, money, I do not have. But what I do have, that I give to you in the use, the name of Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Walk.
Wow. Now that's very powerful, because what he's letting you know, you don't need money to buy your house. You don't need money to get people. He says, silver and gold have I none. Now the apostles was rich, because you have to understand they were bringing houses, lands, and fields to the apostles' feet. But what he was saying, those things don't have me. Why? Because I don't have it. I'm not into trying to get it. But you know what? Such as I have, give I. Such as I have, be I. See, get out of the getting business to the being business. Okay. In the Revised Standard Version, it says, but Peter says, I have no silver and gold, but I give you what I have in the name of Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Walk. A sale is a transaction in which there is an exchange of value. The seller and the buyer give up and surrender something of value to each other. Prophetess Kelly, read on.
Sell all of the value you have in materiality, all these things must be exchanged for value in spirituality only, alone, all one. Sell, to give up, dispose of, and exchange all the value the mind has in materiality, in exchange for the idea, belief, knowledge that all value is in spirituality only, alone, all one.
Good. So therefore, we exchange our materiality for spirituality. Let's go to the energy of the mind. Prophet Simmons.
It says, the energy of the mind, poor soul, a spiritually poor, bankrupt soul who has all of his/her belief, expectancy, dependence, and value invested in materiality.
Good. Are you investing all of your value into getting material things? One of the things I was really touched by, I usually don't look at this channel, but I was looking at E! Channel, and we were talking about some of the richest celebrities.